Khloe Kardashian is apparently being coerced by Kim Kardashian to reconcile with her unfaithful ex-boyfriend Tristan Thompson. And it appears that Khloe is having trouble opposing Kim. He continues to be a fantastic dad and a nice guy in my opinion. I'm just not the right girl for him. There are rumors that Kim is frantically attempting to get Khloe and Tristan to get back together. Fans also believe that Kim is only acting in this way because she is a narcissist who enjoys seeing her sisters suffer. People believe that is misunderstood. It isn't. It is who she truly is. In fact, this makes perfect sense given that Kim previously acknowledged in an interview with Jay Shetty that she enjoys watching others struggle. However, it's great to observe others make mistakes and then grow from them. In addition, Kim pushed Khloe to use a surrogate to conceive another child with Tristan, although Khloe later acknowledged that Kim had been dishonest about the surrogacy procedure. Although it doesn't necessarily mean it's good or bad, I wish more people would be open about surrogacy and its differences. It's still wonderful. Just incredibly different all around. But what does Khloe think of Kim standing up for Tristan? Will she at last see that Kim is not looking out for her interests? So if you've been watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians since the beginning, you already know that Kim has a lot of narcissistic characteristics. Kim always had to be the center of attention in every occasion, even before the first episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians aired. Oh, do you still recall me? Okay. We'll do it. Do this, adorable young lady. Will you be leaving? Okay. Okay. Greetings, I'm Kim Kardashian. I'm the class's biggest dope on the rapist. I'm high as a kite. And since Lonzo is only jealous of me and I'm doper than he is, you should learn my terminology and stop him. And simply that. A fact. Excellent. Kim. Kim is so cool. Anyway, hold on. She is discussing. I'm certain. And if you've ever dealt with a narcissist, you know they like seeing others suffer, even their own relatives. This is due to the fact that narcissists secretly have very poor self-esteem. Thus, it threatens their sense of self when they witness others' happiness. Think about it now. Kim always gets along with her sisters best during their darkest moments. When Kourtney was struggling with Scott's infidelity, her connection with her was at its healthiest. However, Kim turned against Kourtney as soon as she broke up with Scott and fell in love with Travis Barker. In fact, Kim made Kourtney feel bad for leaving Scott, and she even made the implication that she would be to blame if Scott started drinking again. I have the impression that if we are not all set to meet up, Scott might feel that we will be apart as a family. And I believe it's simply change. Some individuals struggle greatly with change. Consider all the times he has undergone significant change that wasn't beneficial to him. Perhaps he is so afraid that he worries, what if I have nothing to do when I get so restless? And that gave me a reason to live and something to do. What if I begin drinking, or if I begin doing this? What if I begin that instead? Like I only can imagine? Narcissists are very excellent at identifying your triggers and manipulating them to get your attention, making it appear as though you are the one who is crazy for becoming offended. Consider the dramatic altercation between Kourtney and Kim in Keeping Up with the Kardashians season 18 as an example. Kim began by making a snide remark about Kendall's anxiety, fully aware that this would set Kendall off because Kendall frequently talks about how people mistake her anxiety for rudeness when in reality she suffers from it. Did you notice the nasty grin on Kim's face when Kendall was triggered? Kim planned to provoke Kourtney in the same way, using her trigger, which in Kourtney's case was the entire story about her sister being the lazy one. Fortunately for Kourtney, she became aware of what was happening and made the decision to establish boundaries and separate herself from Kim. But setting boundaries is the single thing that a narcissist finds most upsetting. Which is precisely why Kim treated Kourtney even worse once she made the decision to stand up for herself. We are all unique individuals. The things that are significant to every one of us varies. The show is less essential than my health. I'm not going to change my boundaries or give in. That won't take place. Okay. After Kourtney opted to take a break from filming, Kim threatened to have her fired from the show. Everyone requires a penalty. Let's show her, my God. She doesn't want to work if she won't be there. She sets too many restrictions. She is gone. It's also intriguing that the only Kardashian family members who support counseling are Kourtney and Kendall. However, Kim began gaslighting Kourtney as soon as she announced that she was attending therapy. In a recent interview with Jay Shetty, she even made a sly jab at Kourtney by saying she likes to watch people in treatment make mistakes. Nothing is worse than when someone is so woke that they expect you to be right there with them as they go through treatment. But it's lovely to stand back and observe others make errors. Kim had to move on to the next victim, but she didn't have to look very far because Kourtney wouldn't allow Kim to approach her. Khloe already yearned for Kim's approval. Following the explosion of Tristan Thompson's numerous cheating allegations, Kim and Khloe became fast friends. And after Khloe got Tristan back, Kim pushed her to use a surrogate to have another child with him. Khloe even said that she would not have pursued surrogacy if it weren't for Kim's disclosure of her own surrogacy story. If Kimberly hadn't been there, you would have known that I most surely don't believe I would have been. I would not have known. If I hadn't known as much. I saw her path and am quite appreciative of how honest she has always been about it. However, consider this: in a recent episode of The Kardashians, Khloe said that she finds it difficult to connect with her baby. She said that she wished someone had been upfront with her about the realities of surrogacy. Since this mother had just given birth to my child, I felt awful that you were just taking the child and leaving while I went to another room. Because it's not about him, I got the impression that the encounter was quite transactional. I hoped someone would be upfront about surrogacy. Later, when Khloe discussed this with Scott and Kim, Kim remarked, "Well, yeah, of course, surrogacy is tough when you don't carry your baby. I believe there is a distinction: the infant when it is within your womb actually genuinely feels your heart." But before she carried out the surrogacy, Kim did not inform Khloe this. Kim was exclaiming how wonderful it is and promising to assist Khloe select the ideal surrogates, while Kourtney sought to caution Khloe that it won't be simple to just remove the kid from the surrogate mom. "You'll locate the ideal candidate. I can assist you. As soon as you get applicants. Like the image it displays to them. She only does it to gain approval. But it will all be for naught since they will never accept her in the way she desires." Thoughts? Do you think she'll be able to persuade Khloe to accept Tristan back? Leave a comment below, and be sure to see the next video. This sister clearly enjoys watching her sisters suffer.